Hi, I have time sometimes, so I'm going to make this quick video for you to update you about an issue that I'm facing too right now. We just got our 2020 Tesla Model Y long range dual motor all-wheel drive back from a guest that has a nail in their tire, and it was happened to be at a location where they say it was at the shoulder of the vehicle tire, and so they couldn't fix it. And so what I would do now in this situation is I have the before picture, and then I took pictures after picture of the nail in the tires, submit the claim to Turo. I'm now going to get an estimate. I got an estimate at Discount Tire because I went there to get a free air check and free nail check. They can patch up your nail of your tire if the nail is at a location at the front of the tire, but if it's at too much on the shoulder of the tire, they are not able to fix your tire for you, patch it up for free. So Discount Tire is a good location to go to get free air check, to get patching, free patching. But in terms of replacing the tire, that one tire costs about $315 with tax and everything's going to come up to $423. I'm going to bill the guest. Let's see if they pay it. You have 20 days after you bill the guest. Whether the guest pay or not, you can escalate it to Turo. I'm actually haven't gone through the process after escalating to Turo, so I don't know what would happen if Turo would go after the guest to make sure they pay for you, or you just out of a loss there. So I will update you once this process is done and see what happened with it. Okay, thank you. So to give you an update, my guest did pay for that tire, so that was fast. Now that's a very lucky situations where guests are very responsive and do the right thing and pay you for the damage they do. There's other experience that I have that is not always the case. And recently I retrieved a callback today. The 2017 Ford Fusion Red. The gas has smoke in the car. They did not refill the gas, and they leave a very big mess in the car, and so it takes a long time to clean up, vacuum clean up, and also we have to get rid of the smell. So the number one thing I do is I make sure to vacuum clean it, wipe it down completely. Then we have our ozone machines where we go in and we leave it in there for 30 minutes, our ozone machine. Now you want to be careful with ozone machine because it can be bad as well, very toxic. So you don't want it to run too long. About 20 to 30 minutes is good. And then you want to get neutral sanitizer to spray in there, because you want to be mindful of allergies from other people. You're trying to get rid of smoking smell, but also you want to be mindful of all the allergies that other people have. So there's a fine balance of that, and airing out the window to get rid of the smell naturally too, until you deliver the car. Now if you have a couple hours to do this, I would recommend you do that, air freshener, and then letting the guests know about the smoking, because in case they have any allergies and anything like that, they will always be very helpful that you communicate with them about that. And they always very appreciative that you let them know ahead of time, versus them finding out inside the car that it has been smoked in. And if they have a huge allergy reaction, you're gonna have unhappy guests. You're gonna have maybe a guest who want to return the car to you, or you have to switch them with another car. And if you don't have another car to switch with them, you're kind of stuck, and that's a risk of a negative review from the guest. And so that's not a very good situation to be into. Okay, so I ran the ozone. So we're running the ozone machine out there right now for 30 minutes. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to air out the window for about couple hours, but make sure you air out the window in a closed space. We air it out under our car cover, and so rain doesn't get into. And I had situations where we do that and forget about it, and rain comes and it get all the seat wets. That's going to be a terrible issue if your seat is upholstery, and so it's hard to get the wetness out and get it to the guests. So that's one of the mistakes that I've done, that I try to make sure that you guys know about it, so you can avoid that if you are doing your Turo business as well. What else? So once you air it out, spray it out, make sure everything is nice and clean. Also, it's nice to let the guests know too that there was previous guests that smoke in there. We try to get it out and kind of describe the method we try to get it out. And if they have any allergies to it, let us know. If they don't, then that's fine. But it's always good to kind of let the guests know in advance as well. So that's it of this video. So kind of talking about tires at the beginning of the video, about my experience today, and about smoking violation. That's just the things that I'm dealing with today, and kind of the issues that I'm faced, along with regular work such as deliveries, cleaning, taking pictures, everything else you have to do as you get your day going here.